What is up guys, this is Karan here back with another video. Welcome back to Tech Karan YouTube channel, and from this screen you can see I've installed the Emperor MIUI version on my Redmi Note 8. The ROM is actually paid, so you cannot install the latest version if it is not officially available for your device. You can install the GSI. I'll provide you the link in the description. This is a port for Redmi Note 8 which I have installed right now. In this video I'm just gonna share with you Emperor MIUI features, nothing more than that. Make sure to watch this video till the end. Let's get started. Okay, so first of all let me just go to home screen. This will look like same like other MIUI 12 based ROMs. Nothing changes, no things are there, just has Emperor menu which has some customization options. This one is actually MIUI 12.20.5.21 Emperor, which is now a little bit of old thing. When you go to all specs, you can see it's based on Android version 10 with the May security patch. This is also not the latest security patch, but this ROM has some great customization options, so that's why I just thought let me just share this thing with you. First of all, moving on to home screen, we have same things like the same default theme, same everything, same icons, same wallpapers, nothing else is here. Camera, themes app, files manager, everything is just fine. You got the latest MIUI 12 file manager available here. Nothing changes here. You got the updated version of the file manager. You can also update manually if you want to. Moving on to some other things, if we talk about the theme store, it has the Chinese theme store available, but there's no issue in applying any themes. Just download any theme and apply from there. Go to wallpapers option, go to dynamic wallpapers. You have the ringtones, fonts and icons. At last we have all these main things are available here. You can apply any of the things from here. And going to my account and talking about the default theme, you have almost all these 4 themes pre-installed which were expected to be installed here. Moving on to the control center, it has all the main features included. There's nothing changed in here also. So let's move on to some main things in settings. Moving on to some other things, we have all the same things, and in connection and sharing we have the Mi Share option available here, and this is kind of very much interesting thing. And we have Emperor features. I'll talk about this later, so check out some of the main things, some basic features which you get in all MIUI 12 based ROMs. We have lock screen customization options. Here you have the side panel shortcuts, but we are missing charging animation options. This thing you have to compromise with that you don't get charging animations. Okay, just leave it, don't worry about that, you can survive without that. You also have the option of choosing the new MIUI fonts, and as you can see I'm using them and I'm pretty satisfied with that. System fonts you can change, and you can also choose the text size and font weight. We have some notch and status bar customization options, and when you go to notch and status bar, we don't get control center customization options, and this is actually hidden. I'll tell you where you get the control center customization options. Here you have hide notch option and some status bar customization options, and here you can see use control center option. These things are nowadays at here, but yes, we are using a little bit of old version, so that's why maybe some settings are differentiate. Switch control center side, and I'm using that one from this side. From the left side it's just perfectly fine. It is very good looking. And moving on to some other things with the sound, vibration, notification, and let's move on to home screen, where you get these kind of things. You can customize your -1 screen to app vault, Google Discover, or none, whichever you like. You can choose that one, and all these things are just same. In home screen you have the option of choosing the regular or with app drawer, and this is not the classic and with app drawer, this is the regular and with app drawer. As you can see, little bit of old things, but yes, if you need features you can survive without that. Home screen I have already shown you, themes I have already shown you. In wallpaper you don't get the super wallpapers pre-installed because Redmi Note 8 is officially not supported for super wallpapers also, and it is highly not recommended for you to use the super wallpapers. We have all the main things, password, fingerprint and face lock. All these things are just perfectly fine without having any issues. You can use them. Apps, additional settings, battery and performance, everything is just fine. Nothing to worry about. Now let's move on to the main part where you get the Emperor features. You have some display customization options where you first of all you get the screen of animation. This is kind of interesting. You have a lot of animations options are available. Old TV horizontally, decrease, old TV round, LG, lollipop, scale bottom, and some little bit more. Also you have the option to choose the animator duration. You have some list animation options. It has some great customization options like MIUI Pro, and this is just super duper fine. We have some other options like battery charging animation, notification view, reply to a message, unread message. You have some fingerprint action feature option available through which you can turn on the screen, accept the call or reject the call, and I think so that will not work right now on our Redmi Note 8. Pip size, which in picture you can choose the default size, medium or large. These are great things you can customize. You can enable the new MIUI fonts, which I have enabled and just working fine here, and some gesture options and little bit things like that. Moving on to some other customization options, we have status bar customization options. You can customize the toggle column full view and single view, toggle lines, notification panel style, where you got the Android notifications or MIUI notifications, and notification icon style you can customize, expand the top notification full screen gestures, and here you get the status bar element customization options, where first of all we have these kind of things: clock customization options, battery percentage and network speed, and at here we have some weather info, expanded show brightness panel and brightness panel height. Like these kind of things you have to customize. Moving on to home screen, we have turn off shortcut animation, hide icon caption, and some little bit of things. And here you have the option to choose the hide system apps, or you can choose the hidden system apps options. You can hide any system app right now just by clicking here. Not even system app, you can I think hide some other apps also if you want to. Some other things include system sound, where you can customize the charging sound. You can enable or disable the charging sound. You can choose the screenshot sound for deleting files, and volume bar customization options. Volume bar customization to location, and here you have some music player customization options also. You can just simply manage your music while just pressing your volume keys for some time, and you also have the choose of volume up and volume down. You can customize these gestures from here. This is very helpful feature for some kind of users like me, so this is kind of interesting thing. Again, some battery customization options, which includes these kind of things: old battery icon, vibration when charging, and battery indicator. We have a lot of these things, so let me just tell you. First of all, we have graphical, and when you choose percentage in the icon, percentage near the icon, we have the percentage only option, we have the top bar option, and at last we have the do not show option. All these things are fine here. You can customize anything from here, and at last in more settings we have enable extended reboot menu option, disable reboot menu. You have the 5G activation option, which is kind of very interesting. Unfortunately, that will not work for those whose carrier not supported fingerprint unlock after reboot and these kind of things. I have already shown you all the settings of Ampere ROM, so I hope you like these things. These were all the things. All things are just same. I hope you like this build. This was all. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Have a nice day.